Hi, welcome to Nina in the Kitchen. I'm Nina and today we're making meatballs. Let me show you all the ingredients that I have. I'm chopping up some parsley. Okay, so I have some salt, pepper, 1 pound of meat, and this is a mixture of chuck, which is 80-20, 80% meat, 20% fat. And I also have some pork in there. If you don't like pork, you can use turkey or you can just use all beef, that's fine. I have 1 egg for 1 pound, 1 large egg. I would use 2 if it were medium or smaller. I have salt, garlic, Romano cheese, that's 1/3 cup. And this is breadcrumbs. And not breadcrumbs, actually what it is torn pieces of bread that was stale. You mix it in with milk and you let it sit and soak and get like this, which looks like a paste. It becomes a paste, but this is the most delicious thing that I know to put into meatballs. Some people will use ricotta cheese, and that's pretty good. That's really good, actually. But breadcrumbs just don't do it for me because they stay dry. Meatballs are not like meatloaf, and it's not like a hamburger. They're similar in ways, but you have to make them so that the difference, I guess, is that they have to cook all the way through. They have to cook all the way through, and they cook for a long time, so they tend to toughen up. So this milk mixture with the bread just keeps it really tender, and I've started doing this in my meatloaves too, actually. So this was, I believe, 4 cloves of garlic, 1/3 cup of Romano, one egg, and salt, and some grinds of pepper. Why, you know, how can you make sure that this is going to be okay? Well, the way that I do it is I have my fry pan out to make the meatballs anyway. So what I do is I'm going to just take some of this mixture when it's mixed and do a little testing. That's the only way you're going to know. This is a 1/2 cup of parsley. So now you have all of these things in here. You don't want to squish it with your hands because that also will tighten it up and change the structure of the meat and make it tough. So what I do is I just get my hand in there like a claw, like a whisk, okay, like a meat whisk, and I just whisk this all around. If you feel that you need more egg, just remember that egg is a binder, and that can toughen your meat. So if you need any more egg, just go with a yolk. But this feels perfect. My sister Alice makes the best meatballs I've ever had in my life, and this is what she does. So now this is what you can do. Hope I'm not giving away any of her secrets. I don't think so. But I can tell you, her meatballs are so good that they're lucky if they make it to the table. Usually, as soon as they're finished, somebody comes along and snatches one. Okay, so I'm just going to take this little piece over here. I'll put it in the pan, wash my hands, and I'll be back in 2 seconds. Well, here's the tasting piece. Actually, that's very good. One piece? Cameraman? I like that. So there's different ways you can make meatballs. You can scoop your hands in, you can do this and put them in. I don't tend to do that well. They're all different sizes. So I use a number 16 ice cream scoop. I use this for cookies, I use it for meatballs, and ice cream. So It's just easier for me, but do whatever you need to do. Then you just kind of round it out and plop it in there. That way they're all the same size, they cook evenly. So this is on a low, medium heat, and they don't cook through thoroughly in here. So what I do after just browning them all over is I put them in a meat sauce or a ragu, which I have in the back burner. I just wanted to show you how you turn these. You just, every once in a while, check them, and there's going to be hot and cool spots on every pan. So just turn them, and when they're nice and brown like this, then you just flip them over, and you want to get them brown all the way around. At this point, these are looking really good. Some of them are anyway. Some of them are ready to go into this sauce that I have. And you can see they're nicely browned all the way around. That's called the Maillard reaction. They are smelling pretty good too. That's a nice one. So these go into the sauce just to finish cooking. That only takes about, 15 minutes or so. And that's a nice little side dish of meat for your guests when you have any sort of pasta dish. Another thing that you need to see is I put all of the meatballs in the sauce at this point, but when you do, you have a lot of brown bits that stick to the bottom of this pan, and that is a lot of flavor to lose. You don't necessarily have to take the fat along with it, but you do want to scrape all of that up and put it in your sauce if people don't steal it. Okay, so we're ready to roll.